Just a few words about Beacon Hill and how important it's been in my life. I was a Back Bay person for many, many years. I moved here in 1973, and my first apartment was in the Hare Krishna building at 72 Com Ave in the basement. And I was paying $125 a month for the opportunity to live with the Hare Krishnas. And I was making $125 a week drawing door details for a firm. So that was my first residency in the city. In 1981, I bought a house on Chestnut Street on the flat of the hill at 87 Chestnut across from the Rimmer Street garage. And this was my ultimate bachelor house, and I took out the floors. It had been a medical office building at one point, so there really wasn't any detail left. And I took out floors between bedrooms and made two-story living rooms and skylights, and had it filled with large ficus trees. Lo and behold, the wife decided to have a surprise birthday party for her husband. It really was a setup for me to meet this woman, and I didn't know I was being set up. I went early, and so did this woman. And she knew about me, obviously, but I didn't know about her. So I said, maybe I'll stick around a little while. So the next day, she brought down Teddy, who's now 32, in a stroller. He was 11 months old, and said, "This is my reality. Welcome to Beacon Hill." 2 years later, we got married, and we've been together for 31 years, and we have 2 kids together. So that was my introduction to Beacon Hill, and here we are again. And I was one of the lead urban designers on Faneuil Hall Marketplace, which really was a watershed of experience that has changed my career path and my life architecturally to this day. And so I drew every piece of cobblestone that you see between those 2 buildings. And how do we make this place animated? So we would tell Rouse, you need to hire the jugglers, make it look like they're spontaneous. You need to hire the push cart people and tell them if they're successful with a push cart, they could end up with a shop. How to make the greenhouse with the doors open so there's no separation between indoors and outdoors. And really learn that the spaces between the buildings become more important than the buildings themselves. Let the buildings become backdrop. So that lesson that I learned has really carried through in the work I do today. One of the first projects that I really feel most proud of is Sonzi on Newbury Street. The plans were very clear that the doors would open, but I really didn't focus on that. I said, this is the catalyst for change that you have to accept. This is the good thing. This is not a bad thing. This is not going to hurt you. This is going to help the city. It's going to help the streetscape. I'm 68, but I'm not retiring, ever. This is my passion. This is my love. This is what I do. And open up for any questions and comments.